Greetings, 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 my V family all over the world. It's me, and I'm here at Spice Arena at 3 a.m. in the morning on Wednesday, and we are 2 days away from welcoming 15,000 of the warriors of Japa and Dato Sri Vijay into this beautiful arena. Guys, I hope you're following me on Instagram. Alright, because I'm going to do a lot of live sessions, show you everything. And today I'm humbled and proudly sitting down, right, at the foot of the chair which my mentor, my upline, our visionary, Dato Sri Vijay will be sitting for the next 5 days. And I sit here with great pride, being his student, being chief and upline to all of you. But this VCon, the preparation, everything they have put together, spending so much time with the core, the alliance, the HODs, the in-service, the amazing warriors of Qnet corporate in-service, V corporate in-service, has made me so emotional today, because this is what Dato Sri Vijay and Japa spoke to me about 24 years ago. And they told me, Pathman, that this is not just a company. This is not just a direct selling network marketing organization. That this company will be driven by a greater purpose to change lives, to raise the common man and common woman with the uncommon dream, and give hope where hope is lost, to go to any country regardless of race, religion, creed, and help raise people to dream again, to believe again, to unleash their limitless potential and become who they really want to be. And the last 3 days, putting this VCon together, remembering the words of Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, I'm proud today, wearing this uniform, carrying the title chief, and humbled that after 24 years, we are running this amazing, life-changing event called VCon for the 36th time, all over the world. And for those of you who are coming to VCon watching my Wednesday message, it is going to blow your mind. We're going to reach in here, make you cross barriers, paradigm shifts, everything. We're going to reach in here and light a fire that will never be extinguished ever. That you will become a brand new person, that you will become a brand new human being. You will become a warrior, a great entrepreneur, networker, upline, downline. Alright, and I promise you that is VCon. And those of y'all who couldn't get a ticket to this VCon because we are sold out, stay glued to social media. My Instagram live, my Wednesday message is coming out as you're watching right now. And today I spoke to Dato Sri Vijay, and then I addressed the core, the alliance, the HODs, the inner circle, the men and women who carry me on their shoulders and carry this VCon on their shoulders. And I spoke about a lesson that I learned a long time ago, a lesson that I've learned many, many times, which is the topic of sense of urgency. See, the biggest mistake people make in understanding this amazing topic called sense of urgency, they think it is to have a sense of urgency on the things that are important, which is human nature. It's easy for you to have a sense of urgency in a situation of an emergency. Somebody is sick, you have to rush them to the hospital. Somebody needs something, you have to rush. And I was just like you. I understood sense of urgency. Okay, sometimes I have to have a sense of urgency. Sometimes when the situation requires, I have to run. I have to jump into action. I have to do whatever it takes. No excuses, whether I'm sleepy, tired, whatever. Alright? And a story Dato Sri Vijay told me many times is a sense of urgency is this. You come back home, you're tired, you've been doing presentation for hours, you haven't slept, alright, for days. You come back, you remove your shoes, alright, okay, and you lie down on your sofa and you tell yourself, I can't move an inch, I'm too tired, I'm dead tired, I just want to sleep. And then in the corner of your eye, you see your baby girl or your baby boy reaching for a kettle of boiling water, and suddenly, boom! You will leap and fly like Superwoman, Superman, all right, with an amazing amount of power of energy that you thought did not exist in you. You will leap and grab your child to protect them from the hot water. Where did that come from? Where did that energy? It came from a situation that created a sense of urgency. So every moment of your life where there was a moment of sense of urgency, you performed miracles. You did things that you thought you could not do. Physically, mentally, emotionally, you could give 100, 200, 1000% for that moment of time because there was a sense of urgency. But the challenge is, you required that situation. You required that emergency. You required that moment or that environment that forced you to unleash that power from within. Now imagine for 1 minute, the greatest lesson I learned from Dato Sri, he told me these exact words. Imagine, Pathman, if every minute, every hour of your life, you had that limitless power. You had that ability to perform miracles and work like you never worked before and push yourself to a level of, infinity. Imagine. I said, how, Ane? I told him, how? Not every day is an emergency. He said, yes. It's all here. See, Pathman, he told me, Apu, you have a sense of urgency in an emergency. And Dato Sri Vijay told me that he has a sense of urgency in everything he does. He sees no different getting a glass of water for somebody or solving a challenge in the network. He said the minute you allow your mind to differentiate what is urgent, what is not, what requires a sense of urgency, what does not, then you can never succeed. You can never truly unleash your limitless potential. Now from that moment, I programmed my mind. I started to live my life differently, trained by him. He forced me into this mindset that whatever you do, in whatever area of your life, you must treat it equally to saving your child from the hot water. Now, if you can achieve that level of attitude, that level of paradigm shift, that level of focus, imagine how fast you're going to max out. Imagine how big your organization will grow. Imagine how great VCon will become. So today I was sharing with the core and the alliance and the HODs that whether it is a chair being arranged, or whether it's the LED screen behind the camera, whether it's the sound, the lights, or the speaker going up on stage, or a water bottle placed for Dato Sri Vijay or Japa, or whether it's the carpet that we are laying on the floor, or the sticker on the wall, or the exhibition booth, Dato Sri Vijay trained me as chief to treat everything with the same sense of urgency. So this VCon is being set up with an extreme sense of urgency. The lesson I learned, what you can do in 20 minutes, why do you take 2 hours? Because you don't think it's important. You allowed your mind to choose and select what is important, what is not. And the minute you allow your mind that freedom to choose, eventually your mind will decide everything is not important. Relax, chill out, your TAT is not important. Presentation is not important. And the worst thing that can happen is when your mind convinces you that your dream is not important. And then you lose all sense of urgency. And you come back to VCon after 2 years, 3 years. And you sit down and you say, Chief, I don't know why I did not achieve success. I don't know why my network is not growing. I don't know why my checks are not growing. I don't know why I'm not a V Council, AVP or Vpartner. Let me give you the answer. Because you're one of those people who allowed your mind to decide for you what was important or not. I did not choose that path. I listened to my mentor. I listened to my upline. And I decided to live a life that whether it's TAT, whether it's my weekly check, whether it's the water bottle, whether it's a box that I'm supposed to deliver to Dato Sri, whether it's my shoes, whether it's my car, whether it's my home, whether it's my hair, whether it's a shirt I wear, everything requires a sense of urgency. Whether it's VCon, NSS, VLC, ISB, Re-VCon, I will treat it with the equal amount of sense of urgency. Somebody told me once, Chief, why are you a fanatic? Everything you do, you are so invested. You are a maniac. You are a psychopath to making things work and become successful and achieve greatness. My answer is very simple. Because I'm a student of the man who's going to sit on this chair for the next 5 days. And he trained me to train my mind to treat everything with equal and highest level of importance. And when you reach that level of thinking, when you can achieve that sense of urgency, is no longer what you do, but it must become who you are. And when you cross that line, that sense of urgency is no longer about what you do or what you want to achieve, but sense of urgency is who you are. It becomes your DNA. It becomes your way of life. Then I promise you, you will start to rise. You will start to see results which are going to be unbelievable. You will feel a power that you have been keeping aside on reserve for a moment of emergency, of sense of urgency, a limitless amount of power. And the minute you choose that sense of urgency is not in what you do, but it becomes who you are, you unleash that power consistently, that you can give more when you're tired, that sleep gets in the way, that you become the most powerful version of yourself. So remember this, guys, sitting here today, looking at this arena, anticipating the arrival of 15,000 people, preparing for the arrival of the great ones, our mentors and visionaries and founders, Japadas Bismarck and Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran. I'm proud to say that the core in-service, the alliance, the HODs, the in-service, the corporate warriors of Qnet, the VQ lifestyle, this VCon is run every aspect, every element, from this chair to the water, to the carpet, to the screen, to the exhibition area, to everything. One mantra, one philosophy. Everything is run with a sense of urgency, not in what we do, but who we are. I love you guys and welcome home.